us a story, Darkman, please. Story, yay!
Ugh, there's too much light. My blessed mess forsaken! These fairy tales are waves of dark. Dry a lifeless tree, and bleak, I'll craft 'em dark. Make 'em grim, that's my hallmark. My guts fill up with pretty tales. Their prissy cuteness never fails. Make me puke to lose my wits. Cut my teeth and give me fits. Out the rancid, stale and foul, despise the happy ending. Gross and nasty make me howl, though they may be offending. I hear the tales of light, of fear and woe, brave at the night. I ain't dumb luck, a door of tuck. My humble goal is to
Hello all you wonderful lovelies out there, it's I, Gorilla-san aka Lynn, and I welcome you to the first episode of American McGee's Grimm, a darker retelling of some of our most beloved childhood stories. Sure, the Brothers Grimm had the darker version first, but this is even darker than that. But it is geared toward children, so it's not that bad. This is episode 1 out of 23, 2 seasons, and I really wish they did 3 seasons or more, but what's a girl to do? I will give a warning for those. This does have some mature content. Nothing overtly sexual, I just mean there's going to be some harsh language. If that offends, you might want to skip to the ending. Or pick a different video. Either way, let's begin this little game with episode 1, A Boy Learns What Fear Is. Let's play on and see what fear really is. Boo. Oh yeah, this episode is free. All the others will have to be bought, so if you want to play, go ahead.
A post-adolescent boy who doesn't know what fear is may be presumed uninformed of other basic emotions. He may be, in short, a dunce and not worth our notice. But here's an account of such ignorance that makes the boy out to be interesting and nearly clever, if lazy.
Father, I've heard some talk of fear. Fear of God, of disease, and of death. Fear of the dark. A schoolmate said he was afraid of girls. What is this fear?
The smithy is so tranquil and secure, I don't know myself. You'll have to leave home to learn what fear is. Some criminals are being hung at the gallows. You might learn about fear from them.
We can't be surprised at the boy's loopy innocence, as the father seems less than a bright light.
It's so unfair. Sure, we roughed up a priest who deserved it, insulted some nuns, banged a few heads for fun, but we never stole that stupid bell. It's worthless. We're not morons, are we?
So you were unjustly convicted of theft? Is that fear?
No, that's wrong. Now we'll die for something we didn't do.
Are you afraid of dying?
Don't know yet. Being half dead isn't half bad.
The boy gets no help from these mopes. He might as well have interviewed drying laundry. The boy stops by a schoolyard where he helps solve the crime.
Look, here's the bell. It wasn't stolen after all. Those men were innocent.
Never! They were certainly guilty of something, and have met their just reward. As for the bell, it was purloined from my office and concealed in a sandbox to be retrieved at a later date with the intention of removing it from school premises for illicit purposes, or profit, or both. The malefactor must be punished.
Who would steal a stupid bell?
A mischievous, evil, unredeemable, dirty-minded pupil like you. That's who. And as I'm certain you won't confess, all students will share the blame. Get in line for a whipping.
That's not fair. Besides, it's clear who touched the bell last. Him.
That man is an adult. A teacher. You lying little savage. Get in line for a whipping.
Look, the brass belly's tarnished and the green stuff has rubbed off on the teacher's hands.
I confess, I always wanted a big brass bell of my very own to love and protect and fondle. I don't know why. I'm sorry. So the search continues. His ignorance is unimproved. Can no one and nothing teach this boy what fear is? He takes a peculiar job with the local royal.
If you can spend the entire night among these dreadful, ugly ghouls and ghosts, they will leave my castle and family forever. Many others have tried and failed, fearing for their lives. Stay the course, and you can marry my daughter.
Will I learn what fear is?
Guaranteed.
Oh no, King. Even you in your majestic wisdom can err. I think we know where this is heading. Nothing frightens the boy. Or not so he'll admit it. Another happy wedding.
Now I think I know what fear is.
A deafening sudden noise is shocking, certainly. And when one evacuates one's bowels on being shocked, he may mistake the cause as fear. So the boy, to my mind, never did learn what fear was. Title's kind of a misnomer, but it has a more sensible outcome than the Brother's Tale, where the lad supposedly learns about fear by learning to shudder. His wife dumps cold water down his pants while he's sleeping. Where's the fun in that? Want to learn more about real fear? Play on. When a father, thick as a brick, sends his son away to learn about fear, we're right to be skeptical. What can he know about fear and where to find it? True, there's nothing scary close to home. Looks like a child's playpen. Let's fix that, shall we? Make it smelly. Let's move.
So if you haven't figured it out, we're this guy named Grimm. He's like one of the 8 dwarves, or just some mean asshole to begin with. And his power is to darken things up. Reverse the cute, fluffy, Disney-esque type magic that happened in fairy tales, and makes them how they originally turned out.
Stop it!
Dark, horrifying things. Because if you look up old fairy tales, you'll find they're way different than the PG-13 shit that's out now.
Make it gross.
And frankly, the PG stuff is pretty lame compared to the real ones. And if you recognize American McGee, you may know some of his other work, such as American McGee's Alice and Alice Madness Returns. Yep, that same guy did this. I'm sensing the theme, but it's a good theme.
Butt-stomp it!
You'll also probably have noticed in the bottom right corner how long this video is. Yeah, I did not intend it to be this long. It definitely never feels this long when I'm playing.
Make it nasty.
But I wasn't sure whether to cut out huge amounts to shorten it up.
Cruel, cool water.
If anything, the only things I did cut out were repeated deaths. Like, I died a couple times over and over, and that made the video a bit longer, by 5 minutes. But that's the only thing I really took out.
I'm rotten.
I wasn't really sure how to shorten it up even more. And each story is 6 scenes long. And it usually takes me 4 to 5 minutes to do each scene. The only thing that takes a lot more time is, aside from repetitive death, is the cutscenes. The cutscenes are what add the major time to these.
Good. Rumble, trouble, scream, and burn! Pyranophobia is fear of fire. Who's got it? Butt-stomp it!
I'll try to make sure each video for this is shorter, but I don't know how. But I'll try. Even if I can't and they all come out this long, it's not that bad. Also, there are these coins in each scene for secrets. All they really do is open up the gallery for that episode. And I've already gotten the ones for here, which is why you don't see me going after the coins very often.
Don't smell good!
Yeah, you'll probably notice when I do edit all the death scenes out, because the time in the left corner of the screen say something completely different. But it was for the best. I mean, this is pushing near an hour.
Butt-stomp it! Don't delay! Butt-stomp away!
And so ends scene 1, with the child leaving home. Now for scene 2.
The boy spends a night under the village gallows and hears the story of a man who's being executed for a crime he didn't commit. Boo-hoo! Where there's smoke, there's fire. Anyway, he's dead, or nearly. Who cares? Where's the fear? Make it stinky. Let's move!
I will say this for the game, though. If you all do want me to do separate mini-vids for it that showcase where to find the secrets, I'll do that if requested. Not much trouble.
Grimm's smelly now.
I do like how, even though some parts of the environment are getting cleaned by the small creatures or people, it doesn't take away from your,
Stomping good!
I guess, Grimm meter. So even when they clean, you're still that same level that you've already gained. I'm not sure if I've ever hit Vile. Yeah, there was an edit there. I died a couple times trying to get on the boat. And just in case, there's a secret right there to the left, if you guys want to go for it later. And another would be, I think, behind that tree right in front of me. Yep, there it is. But like I said, I already got them, so I didn't really try to get them in this playthrough.
Make it rotten.
So now we gotta get the executioner there.
Now aim!
Very, very rotten. The level of detail in this is actually pretty cool when it goes from nice to nasty. And the more grim you achieve, the wider the radius of your power grows. I mean, just look at this. You can tell he was gonna go all Alice later on after this game was finished. Why he stopped making the episodes for these games. It's not like he ran out of fairy tales. Even then he probably could have went for Mother Goose rhymes. Those could use a little dark tone.
Don't delay, but stomp away!
Alright. I know it's disgusting. Also, you may have noticed that Grimm, if he stands still long enough, will randomly start peeing. Yeah, this was definitely a mature kid's game.
Look at him twist! Let's go! I'm tired of hanging out here.
And that's scene 2. Scene 3 should be the schoolyard.
The boy exposed the teacher as a thief. Who's afraid of a kleptomaniac or whatever he is? No one found fear here, did they?
Let's put a scare into these people.
Make it stinky. Let's move!
I will apologize if it runs a little slow to you.
Now
But when playing a big game like this and running the recorder for a long period of time, it will slow frame rate down a bit. But it's still really good. I mean, it doesn't look like crap, does it? This is actually
now
this is with good quality graphics on it. I didn't really lower it by much.
Run, idiots, run!
Though now that I think about it, the other developers, well, I guess the production company or the development company, Spicy Horse, I think they also did a game kind of in a similar style to this. I think they did Puppeteer. Now that was a good game. Oop, there's a secret behind that book there. Yeah, so now we're turning all the children into matches. But, yeah, Puppeteer, I think that was a PS3 or PS4 game? I'm gonna say PS3. And if you haven't checked that out, oh my god, it's beautiful.
Oh no, the filthy man is back. Oh no, the filthy man is back.
And this level really didn't help me with time, because I have to chase children. And these little assholes run away. Now Not to mention, they can save each other by cleaning the matches that have already turned back into children. Honestly,
Now I'm rotten.
I honestly have no clue how many children appear in this level. I know there's 20 I can turn into matches, but there's a lot more kids that appear when I go by the seesaws, the swings, the monkey bars, yeah, stuff like that. I just don't know how many there are in total. And the sandbox of doom. Alright, got that one. Too bad, I'm going to get you. We have to continue the story. Your mummy can't help you now. Okay, 3 more kids. See what I mean by them cleaning? Okay, 2 more kids, and then we can move on to scene 4. Where? Oh, you're over here. Gonna get you.
What does this have to do with learning about fear? Yes, the teacher is punished for his crime, but really, you call that punishment? Let's make him fry. Make it nasty.
Oh yeah. This is why this is definitely more of a mature type game. Art style is definitely for kids, but the stories are definitely not. Damn it. And Grimm gets stuck every once in a while. I blame his fat ass. There, now that looks a lot more grim. And almost have the appropriate level of grossification. Almost. Yep, see, randomly peas. Where is there some green? Some light to ruin and dampen and dark. Oh, there it is. What the? Match is stuck.
Butt-stomp it!
Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Flaming eyeball trees.
Butt-stomp it! Burn, baby, burn! Now that's paying the price. Punishment at its finest. Are we frightened yet?
Wouldn't say frightened, but it does make you want to not commit a crime. For fear of being burned at the stake, yeah.
Still looking for fear in all the wrong places? The boy watches as the thief is given a proper burial. But wait, this doesn't look like a burial, more like a wedding. I hate weddings. Let's render it funereal. Or better, or worse. Make it stinky. Let's move.
Okay, there's an easy way. Oh! Are those... Nope, they're not bunnies. Those are just giant mice.
Now I'm smelly.
There's also a secret coin in here. It's hidden behind one of the bushes. I think in that corner right there, or the one next to it.
Stomp it!
And to make it stinky.
Make it stinky.
This one also didn't help in making the video any shorter. The birds are placed well, not randomly, but in areas all over. And they're above me. So I have to wander all over the area to turn these birds
Now I'm
into
gross.
bats. I'm not strong enough to transform them yet. Let's see.
Make it stinky.
I know I have to make it stinky. And so far I have 6 out of 20 birds. Make that 10.
Now who's foul?
Yep, we totally bypassed gross. Jumping isn't the most...
Now who's rotten?
His jumping ability isn't the best, but it still works. Let's see. 3 birds left. Of course they had to be over here. No? Okay, at least now I can probably... There we go. That guy does not look like the one who was represented as a thief in the other scene. Imagine this was real life. This one guy had the power to darken everything that made you cheery and happy. And I'm just now realizing I'm going the wrong way. But this does need some mastification. Okay. This one annoying bird. There it is.
Stop it!
Yep. Back up here I go. Normally, if you hear a villager say that, that means he's not been grossified.
Don't delay! Butt stomp away!
I did butt stomp, but apparently I have to look directly at it for it to work. Things are getting a bit batty with scene 4, so let's move on to scene 5.
Finally, it seems the boy really does want to find fear. The king's castle is haunted, a fearsome and awful place. If the boy can stay there the entire night, he'll purge the place of fiends and marry the princess. Ugh. Can we make sure he fails, please? Make it stinky. Let's move!
This level also took a bit of time to do. Not because it's hard, but because they added extra cleaners. You'll see in a little bit what I mean. Those extra cleaners didn't help, but in a way
Now
they did.
I'm smelly.
There's one secret to be found in this level, and you can't find it until near the end of it. See that douchebag guard? He's already cleaning my stuff up. Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Butt-stomp it.
That's disgusting.
Rough and stomp.
I think I might have got him. No.
The boy agrees to spend the night in the haunted castle. Courageous, plucky,
Or idiotic. You be the judge. Let's make sure he learns what fear really is.
make it nasty.
Now this is a bit of the hard part. Sure, there's a lot of stuff here, but there's not a lot of room with all this stuff. So gaining that nasty is a bit difficult. Especially when Grimm gets stuck behind a statue's pigtail.
Now who's gross?
Skeleton kitties! I honestly don't like that the king's palace is pink. And his wife is not there. Makes you wonder... Did after the missus go, did the king get a little fancy? Skeleton kitties! We're just about to reach foul.
Now who's foul?
And these are the extra cleaners. Dogs. They're the reason for why this is both an extra challenge and for why it's not. Because as they're cleaning, you have more to muck up. But still, they're cleaning up your work. Douche move. It's always a good idea to check back when you are higher level and clean, well not clean, but make sure everything's muckier in the first area. Damn it, the dogs are cleaning up more of my stuff. Soon I'll be at a higher level to where the dogs will be nasty too.
Grimm's rotter.
Here we go. Now I have hellhounds. And I keep getting stuck. Gotcha.
Stomp it!
Pissing in the fire. Sorry, that was a bit childish, but it's still funny. And
Rompin', stompin',
Butt.
kicking good!
butt stomp. Spooky, scary skeletons. Actually, they don't look that spooky. And that mushroom tree to the right of the skeletons. On the other side of that is the secret.
Chompin' stomp!
I'm not sure the king will appreciate this newly fucked up castle. Not sure why he minded the ghosts. They look like baby ghosts.
Chompin' stomp!
Yeah, now you see my issue with this jump. Constantly having to double, well, the butt stomp in order to get even a little bit higher.
Butt stomp it!
Boosh!
Talk about scary. I almost wet myself. I can't believe he survived the night. He's either missing some parts, or they're all made of brass.
And now for the final scene.
Well, he conquered the oh-so-scary haunted castle. And of course, now there has to be a stinking wedding. Let's finish this before my gorge rises any higher. Make it stinky.
I have no idea what he meant by gorge.
Let's move!
Here's one.
Our secret no more.
I just felt like getting it. I believe I get both secrets that are in here, so you'll be able to see those at least. But again, if you want me to do it in a separate video, I will have no issue doing that at all. Damn kids, making things all pretty. Don't they know how hard I work to mess things up? Almost stinky. Almost. Damn it, little girl.
Don't delay, but stomp it! Stomping good!
That's right, you better run.
Stomp it!
A fairy tale character with my ass
Stomp
showing.
it good! Don't delay, but stomp away!
Okay, just these two left. Okay, one.
Romp and stomp! Romp and stomp!
Oops, killed a couple people. I'm sure no one notices.
Make it rotten.
Grimm has an endless bladder. He will pee forever. That, and he also appears to be hairier than the big bad wolf. Speaking of fairy tales, I also have Telltale's The Wolf Among Us,
Stomp it!
along with The Walking Dead. But I don't know if anyone's really up for me to play those. Oh, killed more people. No one seems to care.
Now I'm foul.
But if anyone does want me to do plays on those games, I'm all for hearing it in the comments. Otherwise, I just pick games at random like I did with this one. And then you get stuck with it. It's not a bad game. A bit long, but not bad. Let people quit cleaning. I have a goal to reach.
Butt-stomp it!
They're not gonna look pretty anymore after this.
Rompin', stompin', butt-kicking good!
What do you call a yucky poo?
Rompin', stompin', butt-kicking good!
Great, an ugly princess.
Make it nasty.
Well, not only ugly, she's also incredibly horny, apparently. She's willing to chase down someone quite younger than herself. Pretty sure if the boy wanted to, he could have said, "No thanks, I'm just a kid. I'm not ready to get married." Nope. He probably wasn't given much of a choice. Right, and right over here is the second secret.
I have another secret.
Yes, you do. Dark Lord? I didn't know Emperor Palpatine was here.
Get away! Get away!
Don't make me use the Force on you. Something dark side.
Oh, help! Stay away from me!
Almost got it. If I could just get stuck.
Butt-stomp it! Chomp and stomp!
Ooh, a big cannon. And that's not good. Uh-oh. Bishop just exploded.
Whoops, now he knows what fear is. At least fear of death. Nothing like a wedding where the bouquet explodes. Here's to the bitter end.
And now for the ending.
Despite the title, we've seen that the boy was very well acquainted with fear. His pretended ignorance was youthful bravado and an effective ruse, an excuse to leave home and the unwanted supervision of his father.
Father, why does everything frighten you? Are you a coward?
Your questions, like you, are ignorant and worthless. Only arrogant fools do not fear the unknown. I fear God and the devil. Likewise, a sudden rise in the price of pig iron and the cost of bread. I fear for the king's health. My fear of siring a useless son is now proven. And since you don't fear my good opinion, leave this place.
Fine. I'll find out what is truly worthy of fear.
This scene might strike fear in anything more sentient than a turkey vulture. Masses of humans dangling to death like discarded, rotted fruit. The bell-thieving teacher deserved a whipping. That punishment fits the crime, but the crowd demanded more.
Kill him! Burn him! Teach him a lesson! That thief must pay with his life! He touched the precious most honored bell! What's next? The chalk? Kill him! Kill him! Burn him!
Indeed, people, indeed. Fear the righteous hand of justice. It will be served. Burn, baby, burn! Now that's paying the price. Punishment at its finest. Are we frightened yet?
If you stay here all night, you will exorcise this castle of its ghosts and ghouls. As compensation, you will marry my daughter. But if you leave before dawn, you will die an excruciating death. I will supervise the execution.
This finally makes some sense. The boy never volunteered to rid the castle of its demons. He was Shanghai!
We'll have 10 children. And I'll eat chocolate and honey all day. I hope you're not afraid of a little work.
Oh no. I'm very afraid of something else.
Oh, joy unbridled. To be in love.
Why does this feel like fear?
Uh-oh, the groom needs a fresh set of drawers. And the bride could use some smelling salts. In the end, you'll excuse my expression, note that the boy learned that fear has at least one thing in common with simple surprise. Both can make you mess your pants unexpectedly. May all our stories end so well. Until next time.
And that was A Boy Learn What Fear Is. I thank you all for watching, and please tune in next time for another story. I'm sure it'll be one that you know very well. But till then, I thank you all for watching. Please have a good day or night, depending on when you see this. Also, please like, favorite, share, subscribe for more content, and I will see all you wonderful lovelies in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.